German zoophiles have taken to the streets in protest against laws that forbid sex with animals. According to the protesters, German citizens should have the right to engage in sexual relationships with animals, including pet dogs. Zoophiles believe it's acceptable to be sexually intimate with an animal and want the LGBTQII+ rainbow movement to add a Z to its name. Under animal protection laws that apply in every civilized country across the world, it's illegal to engage in sexual relations with an animal. However, organisers of the Zoophilia Pride March say they are making headway in pressuring the German government to change the law by gaining the support of the mainstream majority. In an interview published by Ruptly, one of the Zoophilia Pride Marchers defends the concept of sexual relationships with animals. According to the Pride Marcher, sex with animals should be decriminalised because it's much easier to build relationships with animals than humans. The protester also brought his dog to the march to share the love, and told the interviewer that the first dog he had sex with was male. However, he is currently in a relationship with a German Shepherd bitch.
Once I had a sexual relationship with an animal. It was a dog, a male dog, who was, who used me, let's say. And in the moment I'm living together with a German Shepherd bitch. For me it is far easier to build an emotional relationship to an animal than to a human. And so for me it's even easier to have some sexual contact with an animal than with a human. Ja, Hunde gucken.
Does that dog look happy to you? The major reason many are adamant that zoophiles should be not accepted by mainstream society involves the issue of consent. Some think it's the equivalent to child abuse, where dominance is imposed on a weaker party that is incapable of giving consent. Paedophilia is currently being normalised by the global elite, and those who consider themselves liberal are increasingly under pressure to accept deviance as normal. Make no mistake, they are coming for our children. A Pennsylvania Department of Corrections counsellor who works with sex offenders stoked controversy last week after defending minor attracted persons, also known as MAPs, and complaining that the term paedophile is a judgmental, hurtful insult. In a video posted to YouTube that has since been clipped and gone viral on Twitter, Miranda Galbraith says paedophiles are probably the most vilified population of folks in our culture.
Hi folks, my name is Miranda. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a licensed professional counselor and sex therapist in Erie, Pennsylvania. And today I want to talk about minor attracted persons. And I want to talk about minor attracted persons because they are probably the most vilified population of folks in our culture. And most folks are making incorrect assumptions about them without actually knowing much about them. And those assumptions create harm for an already marginalized population. You may have noticed that I'm using the term minor attracted persons, sometimes abbreviated to MAPS, instead of the more commonly used term pedophile. And I'm doing this because the term pedophile has moved from being a diagnostic label to being a judgmental, hurtful insult that we hurl at people in order to harm them or slander them. I also prefer person-first language that recognizes that any label we might apply to a person is only part of who they are and doesn't represent everything that they are. We are all people first with many different facets or parts of ourselves, and this includes folks who are attracted to minors. So to start with, let's talk about what a minor attracted person is or who they are. This term simply means that the person has an enduring sexual or romantic attraction to minors. They've not chosen this attraction, just as the rest of us have not chosen whatever our attraction is. You don't get to choose to be heterosexual or to be gay or whatever you are, and you don't get to choose to be a minor attracted person. Some minor attracted persons are attracted to a specific age range of minors, while some are not. And some minor attracted persons are exclusively attracted to minors and are not attracted to adults at all. Some minor attracted persons are also attracted to adults.